short for Readiness Exercise 1984, was a classified scenario and drill developed by the United States federal government to detain large numbers of American citizens deemed to be national security threats, in the event that the president declared a state of national emergency. The plan was first revealed in detail in a major daily newspaper by reporter Alfonso Ciardi in the July 5, 1987 edition of the Miami Herald. Possible reasons for such a roundup were reported to be widespread opposition to a U.S. military invasion abroad, such as if the United States were to directly invade Central America. To combat what the government perceived as subversive activities, the plan also authorized the military to direct ordered movements of civilian populations at state and regional levels, according to Professor Diana Reynolds. Earlier reports on Rex 84 were published as early as 1984 by the Spotlight newspaper and other far-right publications, as well as an affidavit filed by attorney Daniel Sheehan of the Christic Institute in the Lepenka bombing case. These claims did not prove to be reliable based on later reporting and research. Existence of a master military contingency plans, Garden Plot, and a similar earlier exercise, Lantern Spike, were originally revealed by journalist Ron Ridinghour, who summarized his findings in an article in Counter Spy. Rex 84 was similar to a plan in a 1970 report written by FEMA Chief Louis Juffrider, while at the Army War College, which proposed the detention of up to 21 million American Negroes, if there were a black militant uprising in the United States. Transcripts from the Iran-Contra hearings in 1987 record the following dialogue between Congressman Jack Brooks, Oliver North's attorney Brendan Sullivan and Senator Daniel Anu, the Democratic chair of the Joint Senate-House Committee. Congressman Jack Brooks, Colonel North, in your work at the NSC were you not assigned, at one time, to work on plans for the continuity of government in the event of a major disaster? Brendan Sullivan, North's counsel, agitatedly, Mr. Chairman. Senator Daniel Anu, I believe that question touches upon a highly sensitive and classified area, so may I request that you not touch upon that? Brooks, I was particularly concerned, Mr. Chairman, because I read in Miami papers, and several others, that there had been a plan developed, by that same agency, a contingency plan in the event of emergency, that would suspend the American Constitution. And I was deeply concerned about it and wondered if that was an area in which he had worked. I believe that it was, and I wanted to get his confirmation. Anu, may I most respectfully request that that matter not be touched upon at this stage. If we wish to get into this, I'm certain arrangements can be made for an executive session. Contingency plans by the U.S. government for rounding up people perceived by the government to be subversive or a threat to civil order have existed for many decades. For example, from 1967 to 1971, the FBI kept a list of over 100,000 people to be rounded up as subversive, dubbed the ADEX list. See also, NSPD 51, COINTELPRO, Non-Detention Act, Posse Comitatus Act, Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007 Terrorist Screening Database Number Fly List, Palmer Raids. References. See also Martial Law Concerns, Congressman Jim McDermott, House of Representatives, March 11, 2003. External links, article by Frank Morales about Operation Garden Plot, the larger operation of which Rex 84 was a part. An edited version of this article appears in Covert Action Quarterly, number 69 Spring-Summer 2000. Foundations are in place for martial law in the U.S., Rick Goldstein, Sydney Morning Herald, July 27, 2002, Chip Burlett, Right Who's Left, Discovery.